Hajj, right? Even Nation of Islam, they perform Hajj. But these people are completely kufr, right? So moving on, and Iran, okay, the reason why I would say that we have to be careful with Iran is because they do have imperial ambitions in the Middle East. That's a fact. Look, in the past 15 years, what they did in the Middle East, they do have imperial ambitions and they are quite dangerous, right? So this, so we have to accept this and take whatever steps you're going to take forward, and who we support and who we don't, right? Bearing history into mind. So that's all I have to say. Can I ask you something? Yes, no, let me just say something. You know, for you to believe takfir like that and call people kufr, I think you need to be very careful, my brother. May Allah protect us from such, because Nation of Islam and Qadianis are not kufr. No, I don't want to go to the. I know Nation of Islam very well. Malcolm X was there. I know Qadianis, but just I'm not going to name any groups. All I'm saying, by calling people kafir, because you know what kafir means? The word kafir means one who openly disbelieves in Allah, one who completely refuses Allah. And I know people from different groups that they actually sincerely believe in Allah, but they're deviated, right? They're misguided. They follow the deviation path. You can't call people just kafir like that. That's wrong, my brother. Please be careful. Jazakallah. May Allah reward you. Sure, go ahead. I mean, there are some groups that you can openly call them. Leave that to ulamas. We're not here to mention the let me just respond to you here. The ulama subject, okay? And again, I tell you, right, if you are saying they are not Muslims, any of those groups that you mentioned, okay? Let's call them deviant. By the way, this deviant Muslims, there's many shades of this too, right? So if you are saying you are insisting they're not Muslims, and the Saudi government, and before that the Ottomans, and before that, all those governments, okay? I'm not talking to recent times. Go back in history. Shias were allowed, and other sects were allowed to make. That means the ruler was actually in violation. Do you agree or you disagree? Now I want I agree. I mean, those rulers are not a proxy for what is correct and what is not correct in Islam. During the Abbasiyya time, they were in violation. The Abbasis were, I mean, like, they're not Lutuf-ur-Rehman, right? No, and you are brother, just let's hear Javed's point of view. Thank you very much, brother. I hope you can hear me. Listen, brother Cringe. When a chaos happens, when situations such as the terrorist attack happen, and the chaos, look who benefited from the outcome. Honestly, when we look at the news a few months before that, or a few even years, but going back and forth, there was almost everyday protests and, on the streets of Pakistan against the Pakistani government, against the Pakistani system, against the Nizam of Pakistan, against the military, the General Asamuddin, which is now Field Marshal. And all of that has been gone. The whole Pakistan was once again united. Why? It was because India is now the bad guy. India is actually making all of these, invasion, and rockets are being fired, and airplanes are being bombing different locations and targeting the bad proxies of Pakistan that was stationed and identified and has been reported to Pakistan a couple of times, but Pakistan did not do anything about them. So India take that initiative, protocol to go ahead and attack those affiliates. And hey, now we have a Pakistan united against India, and that's how it happened. Obviously, we know, and what Tamim just said recently, that this was a political motivated war. It was not a religious war. And I don't think anytime or anywhere India would be so stupid to go against their own 35 or 25% population and have start a civil war. I don't think ever in India would happen again. It happened 700-800 years ago. But when it comes to Kashmir situation, I think Afghan made a huge mistake in 1946 when the Imam of Kabul said, hey, there is a state now that's called Pakistan and India. If it's going to be a state like that, if Kashmir is not part of the Muslim nation, then we should go ahead and support Kashmir to be part of Pakistan, because obviously we should stand with Muslim Brotherhood. And I think that was a big mistake. And as Pakistani, if there is a Pakistani listening to us, they should thank the Afghans to say, look, you haven't POK or Pakistan occupied Kashmir. It's because of the Afghans. They started the march from Kabul. They went forward, and that's how we got the Kashmir. And it was a mistake. And we're not going to make that mistake again. For us, we say, hey, let the Kashmiri people decide what they want to do. If they wanted to be united as another landlocked country like us, go ahead, be my guest. It's not going to help you anywhere. But if you want to be united with another portion of you that is siding with India, a lot of Kashmiri Indians are proud Indian. They love what's happening in Kashmir of Indian side. They have progress, they have metro, they have hospitals, they have schools. Compare that with the Pakistani side of the Kashmir. It's poor, economy is poor, they didn't even have electricity for a very long time. They march every day, and there's still Zoom, or what we call in Gilgit-Baltistan. There's still disappearances over there as well, and I think I've said enough now. Thank you very much. Jazakallah for your point of view, Javed. Rahmatullah, are you there, my brother? Yes, I'm here. I'm listening to you, brother. Jazakallah. We've spoken, mashallah, enough. I think I've had enough. Do you want to say anything? And if there's any more brothers want to speak, please put your hands up. I don't know, Rahmatullah. I think, do you want to jump in as well?
Oh, yeah, Nurman.
Absolutely. If anyone just wishes, if they have something to express, inshallah, we'll make spaces in upcoming tonight as well, tomorrow. So just they gotta, all the listeners gotta follow me and you for having new spaces. If we have spaces, then we would be online, and they can just join us really free and can express their stance of their country, the opinions, the thoughts, the beliefs, and we can say then we can have a really good, warm conversation with each other. 100%, I agree with you. I just want to say to all the brothers, Javed, thank you for your time. Showa brother, India, Cringe. I want everyone to have a respectful conversation. I don't want this to get personal. We're not here to hurt each other's feelings. Rather, these spaces should be a way of unity for us, rather than trying to break each other and hurt each other. And the points I try to make is nothing personal, nothing to do with individuals. It's merely to do with the governments and authorities of those countries. So, Jazakallah khair for all your time. Rahmatullah. I think brothers are leaving. Do you want to end the space here, inshallah? Thank you, brothers, for having this kind of conversation. It was really productive. Inshallah, we're having such a conversation, such a spaces in upcoming next times, inshallah. So may Allah bless you, and I think it is really great for the expressing the stance clearly throughout your country, and as you're representing not even yourself but your country in the position of the stance of that. So thank you. We would like to end the space. I would just told you that if you follow to me and me, so while we have spaces, then you're gonna just find that really easy on the top of your mobile that we have spaces, so you can join us and can share your thoughts, beliefs, and the stance of your country and your self-advocacy for that. That's why. So thank you. We would like to end the space. Tamim Sab, I think you agree with that? Thank you. Yes, just